What if I told you that relapse is not just about willpower? That it is not just about saying no or staying strong? What if I told you that the real reasons people relapse are often hidden, buried deep beneath the surface, and rarely discussed? This is That Recovery Life. I am Jake, and today we are going to dig into something that might just change the way you see your recovery forever.
And I am Maya. Look, relapse does not start with the drink, the pill, or the bet. It starts way before that. It starts with the thoughts you push away, the emotions you try to silence, and the pain you never learned to cope with. Today, Jake and I are going to talk about the hidden triggers of relapse, the ones nobody warned us about, the ones that sneak up when you least expect it. Because the truth is, if you cannot see the real enemy, you will keep getting blindsided. And we are done getting blindsided.
You see, most of us are told that relapse is a moment, a single decision, a weak spot. But that is a lie. Relapse is a process. It builds over time. And I know because I have been there. I was 18 months clean, doing everything right on the surface. Meetings, service work, clean drug tests. I was a success story until I wasn't. Stress at work hit me hard. Then a fight with my partner, a wave of anxiety, a sleepless night. And out of nowhere, I found myself back at the beginning, drowning in shame. I did not relapse because I wanted to use. I relapsed because I never learned how to deal with life on life's terms.
That right there is what we are talking about. The hidden stuff, the stuff under the surface. It is not about the substance. It is about the trauma that never got healed. It is about the emotional pain we have been trying to outrun for years. Guilt, shame, fear, loneliness. If we do not deal with those, we are just putting a fresh coat of paint on a crumbling foundation. The house looks nice, but it is not safe to live in. That is why so many of us relapse, even when things look good from the outside.
Let us break it down. First, emotional triggers. These are the big ones. I used to carry so much guilt about the people I had hurt, the bridges I had burned, the damage I had done. I thought if I just stayed clean, that guilt would go away. It did not. It grew louder. And when I could not stand it anymore, I reached for what I knew would shut it up. The truth is, guilt is not something you can bury. You have to face it, feel it, forgive yourself, and make things right when you can.
And shame. Oh, man. Shame is a beast. Shame tells you that you are broken, that you are bad, that you will never get it right. Shame whispers, why even try? You are going to fail anyway. And if you listen to it long enough, you believe it. And when you believe it, relapse starts to feel inevitable. But let me say this clearly. Shame lies. You are not broken. You are hurting. And there is a big difference. The more we learn to name our emotions and talk about them, the less power they have over us.
Loneliness is another silent killer in recovery. I remember nights where I was surrounded by people, but felt completely alone. That kind of emptiness used to send me straight into the arms of my addiction. Because at least when I was high, I felt something, even if it was fake. That is why building real connection matters so much. Not surface-level stuff. I mean the kind of connection where you can show up messy, afraid, imperfect, and still be loved.
Now, let's talk about physical triggers. This part gets overlooked all the time. Your body and your brain are connected. If you are not getting sleep, if you are living on caffeine and sugar, if your nervous system is fried from stress, you are going to be vulnerable. It is not a matter of if. It is a matter of when. I used to ignore my physical needs completely. Sleep 3 hours, skip meals, push through exhaustion. And then I wondered why I was craving my old escape. Your body remembers. Your body keeps the score. So take care of it like your life depends on it. Because it does.
Another one most people miss. Cognitive distortions. These are those warped negative thoughts that loop in your brain like a broken record. I am a screw-up. I always mess things up. I will never stay clean. Sound familiar? Those thoughts are not facts. But if you do not learn to challenge them, they become your reality. For me, learning to catch those lies in the moment and speak truth over them was a game changer. It took work, therapy, writing, prayer. But over time, I started to believe a new story.
Routine might not sound sexy, but it is a lifesaver in recovery. When my life was chaos, I felt like I had no control, no direction. That was a dangerous place for me. But when I started creating a simple daily routine, wake up, journal, pray, eat, work, rest, my mind began to settle. I stopped reacting to life and started responding. Structure gives you a sense of safety. It helps you keep your promises to yourself. And every time you follow through, you build trust. Trust in your own recovery.
And here is something else that helped me stay grounded: mindfulness, meditation, slowing down. I used to think that stuff was not for people like me. I was too restless, too busy, too wired. But when I started sitting still, just 5 minutes at a time, I began to notice things: my thoughts, my breath, my cravings. Instead of getting caught in them, I could just watch them come and go. Mindfulness taught me how to pause, and in recovery, that pause can save your life.
One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves in addiction is, I should be able to do this alone. But that lie will kill you. We were never meant to heal in isolation. We need each other. We need support. We need guidance. I used to resist therapy because I thought it made me weak. But sitting with a professional, peeling back the layers, learning how my past shaped my present, it gave me tools I never had before. It gave me hope, and that hope gave me fuel.
Community is medicine. Whether it is a 12-step group, a recovery circle, a faith community, or just a couple people you can be real with, it matters. I remember one night I was on the edge. I wanted to use so bad I could taste it. But I picked up the phone, I called someone who knew the struggle, and they talked me off the ledge. That call saved me. We need people in our corner who remind us who we are when we forget.
Let us make something clear. Relapse is not failure. It is feedback. It is a signal that something in your recovery needs attention. Maybe you are carrying unprocessed pain. Maybe you are neglecting your basic needs. Maybe you are disconnected from your why. Whatever it is, you can get back up. You can course correct. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. And that experience will make you stronger.
You are not weak for struggling. You are human. Recovery is not a straight line. It is messy. It is full of detours and setbacks. But every time you rise, you get a little more resilient. Every time you ask for help, you get a little more courageous. And every time you choose recovery again, you are rewriting your story, one choice at a time.
So if you are listening right now and you have relapsed, hear me. There is still time. You are still worthy. You are still capable. Start over today. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Now. Take the first small step. Call someone. Go to a meeting. Be honest. Breathe. You are not alone.
And if you are doing well in your recovery, do not get comfortable. Stay aware. Keep growing. Stay connected. Because the moment you stop doing what worked is the moment you start sliding backward. Recovery is a daily choice, but it is a choice that leads to freedom, peace, and purpose.
This is what that recovery life is all about. Real talk, real tools, real people choosing healing one day at a time. If this episode helped you, share it. Someone out there needs this message. Someone out there is about to give up, and your share might be the thing that keeps them going.
Thank you for being here with us. Keep showing up. Keep fighting. Keep believing that a better life is possible. Because it is. And while you're here, please subscribe and like. It helps us grow the channel and reach more of those who need to hear the hope and freedom that comes from recovery.
Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, you are never too far gone for grace. This is that recovery life. And we are walking this road with you.